years. So far, this whole being a god thing sucks.
Because these guys up at the top think that they have it under control and that they've won the game. No, in Australia, of course, that's where the Rockefellers built their huge underground facility in Pine Gap. That was for 50,000, the so-called elite, for the, when things all break apart, they want to be in the southern hemisphere. And they've calculated that that's, a compound. And they finished that, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, because they were all set, or a little longer. But they've got it running and everything that's going to be underground. Now, the reason why they picked the southern hemisphere, the plan is to get a nuclear, if you want to call it winter, in the northern hemisphere. When we get started, watch Israel. When I'm telling people, if you see a bomb dropping in Israel, which is scheduled right now, a nuclear bomb, that'll begin World War III, which is planned. And that will spread to the United States. Russia has about 22,000 nuclear warheads. We have about 12,000. And rest assured, they're going to go, they didn't build them just sitting there to play around. They're going to shoot them off. Now, Russia's provided all the nuclear technology to Iran in the last 6 months, or this last year. Russia's been pulling out all the nuclear scientists away from Iran, from Russia. I mean, the Iranians are still building everything, but they have all the stuff and the technology. North Korea has the ability to launch one of their missiles, and some of their missiles can put out frankly, ELF rays, if you want to look at it, to basically bring our country to its knees instantly by shutting down all electronic devices instantly, including your car. And what we really are. And that's all spelled out in the handbook series. I have the handbook, Embracing Rainbow Becoming. Anyway, it's up on the website for free downloading. We're trying to get the information around the planet. There's many groups that are forming. They're called the Ground Group.
Right.
All over the planet, everywhere.
MTV, I think I would be perfect for the real world.
If, in fact, the Jews truly are shapeshifters, and I believe I've presented enough evidence here to prove that they are, then we must unite as a species to fight them and stop their plan of global domination and the control of our freedom.
Peter Frampton!
Oh no! God, please, no! I'm too young to die!
The most romantic gift you've ever given me. How did you ever put all of this together?
Well, I had a little help from a very special friend.
I like it.
The mighty Guatran, I'll tell you something, we put that old fracker on notice today. Next time we go after his dopers and his judges. King is dead. Long live the king. Oh, what can I say? I promise to be a kind and generous monarch.
Welcome to my little refuge.
Steve Marino!
I'm tired of you bossing me around, Dad. All the running, all the studying, all the planning for your Christian camp. I know you want to break ground in 2012, but it's not going to happen. We can't get the permits.
We come into life without any knowledge of who we really are, or if I can put it this way, what other lives we may have lived before. We come into each life fresh. And why is that? Why are we forbidden to know who we really are and where we really came from? And I think the reason is because that's the only way to play the game. If you knew full well who you were, or what you've done in the past, you wouldn't be able to live a free life. You wouldn't be able to use your free will to either choose to evolve or to unevolve. Given the state of the human behavior on the planet today, I'm kind of skeptical it's going to happen anytime soon. But it would be great if we could enter into physical life knowing who we are, and knowing we've been blessed by being allowed to experience this arena here and to fall in love and do all the things that are pleasant to do.
The genetic structure and the auric field make up body consciousness, which has an awareness of its own and can function in this world pretty well, even without connection to out there. Pretty well, I mean, it can survive. But it's a manipulated bloody dream. All these things we call cultures and races and people and personalities, they're software programs. This is a guy called William Sheridan. He was in a New York hospital waiting for a heart transplant, and he went on an art therapy course. And he's meeting the mother of the person who donated his heart there. This was his art when he went on the course. He then had the heart transplant, and when he was recovering, he went back on the art therapy course and started doing things that were much more sophisticated compared with the real basic stuff he was capable of before. He had no idea where it was coming from. The art therapist had no idea where it was coming from. And he asked, because he, through various means, he managed to talk to the mother of the donor, he asked her if her son liked art at all. And it turns out her son was crazy about art from a very early age. He wanted art materials rather than toys from the age of about 18 months. And doctors who have studied this connection between attributes appearing out of nowhere and personality changes in the recipient mirroring the personality of the donor, that research is now pretty extensive. People like the lady who had lungs transplanted, who was frightened of heights, and then started climbing mountains. She didn't know for a long time when she was doing this, but the lungs came from an avid mountain climber. And it's kind of, oh, this is strange. How can this be strange? How can this be done? How can this happen? It's because it's a computer download. The recipient organs and the energy field that goes with it are downloaded into the recipient's computer and then become available to affect the personality and to affect the abilities and attributes of the receiver. They just start singing, just like Freaky started crowing at dawn when the testosterone came in. Because it's a body computer program, a software program. We're not even our emotion most of the time. We are consciousness, and we've forgotten, and therefore these computer programs, these software programs take us over and we think we're them. And so instead of driving the bus, we're sitting at the back thinking we can't drive it. Appear to exist in space, but they don't. Holograms you buy in the shops. This hologram doesn't have space either. It's to be out there, but isn't. So, in a decoded state, this is what the world looks like. In an undecoded state, they are energetic vibrational fields. This reality has a number of levels, the coded and decoded levels. So we're living in a virtual reality game, basically, of great sophistication. And when we know that, we can enjoy it. When we don't know that, we can become enslaved by it, and we have been. It's a smaller version of what we're living in is a holographic internet, as I call it. If you look at what we call the internet, which we use on our computers, the only place the internet exists in the form that we perceive the internet, websites and graphics and colors and texts, is on the computer screen. It's the only place it exists in that form. Everywhere else, it's electrical circuits, mathematics, on-off electrical signals. That's basically what our brain is doing on a vastly more sophisticated level. So what is the matrix, this holographic internet we live in, or think we live in? We are part of its projection. So what is reality? It's the frequency range that we are decoding, and it's how we are decoding it. So when you've got miracles, there are no miracles. No such thing. So this is it. This is what it is. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. It is a mind game. And that's great news, because we, with this knowledge, and with the knowledge of who we are, the dramatic, infinite genius of who we are, can take that power back.